Hello children, good morning to you all. Yesterday we have done with adverbs, types of adverbs, and today one small topic is left, that is homophones. Homophones are the words which are different in meanings and different in spellings also. The words, their spellings are also different and their meanings are also different, but their sound is same. For example, see, new, through, are, and so on. So many such words are there. Understand? So many such words are there. So here see, SEC means to look at. SEAC means water body. KNEW new means past tense of no. I know the answer. I knew the answer. NEW new means kotta, naya. Through means through. I am going through the difficulties. I am going through the lane, like that. THREW through means past tense of through. Hour, HOUR hour, HOUR hour. This is 1 hour, 60 minutes. OUR hour means mine, we, our, etc. In this way, there are so many words in English which we can use in this way. According to its spelling, according to the meaning, according to the situation of the sentence, we have to use them. So, now in your textbook they have given Shreya wants to go to the party. TWO2, TO2. Which to? Go to means TO2. The children lost their ball. THEIR there or THERE there? There means Valadi. THEIR. THERE there means Akkada. Okay. So which one suits here? We have to use that. Let's hope that the wound will heal. HEAL heal, HEEL heal. Heal, HEEL heal means backside of the feet. Heal means to cure. Understand? I hope it doesn't rain today. REIN rain means to occupy the throne, Simhasanam. Understand? Rule according during his rule, during the reign of Chandragupta Maurya, we say. RAIN rain means Vana. Flu. FLU means a kind of disease. FLEW flu is the past tense of fly. And next, right, RITE, right, RIGHT, right. Next, PAIR pair, PEAR pair. PEAR pair is a fruit. PAIR pair means a set of two things. This way we have to do. So this is all for your, this is an exercise. I explained it. I will send you a photograph. You have to write. Let us go to our next lesson. Understand? Last lesson of this year, I can say. Last lesson of this year. Strange visitor. The name of our lesson is Strange visitor. A strange visitor. A strange visitor. Okay, our lesson is a strange visitor. Strange means unknown, peculiar, something, what to say? Not common like others, something new. something which we don't know at all, someone whom we did not meet at all in our life. Such things are called strange. Visitor means one who meets you. It is our lesson. Today I am going to explain you this lesson, and tomorrow I will give you the difficult words. A few days ago, I had gone to the hospital to see a friend who was ill. As soon as I went in through the gates, I saw an elephant standing guard outside the emergency ward. A number of people had crowded around him. Few days ago, I stands for here in our lesson speaker. One who is explaining us all these things. He went to the hospitals to see his friend who was sick. Ill means sick. Then he went through the gate, entered the hospital. One strange sight he saw there. What was it? He saw that an elephant was standing like a guard in front of the emergency ward. And so many people gathered there. Crowded there means gathered there to see it. See him. Looking at him closely, I realized that it was Kannan, the temple elephant. But where was his Mahoth, Nandan? I had never seen one without the other. The doctor whom I knew told me that Nandan had been admitted to the hospital. He had had a sudden heart attack. Luckily, he is out of danger now, but he will have to stay here for at least another week, the doctor said. So, looking at the elephant closely, the speaker recognized him. He realized, understood that it was a temple elephant, Kannan. Name of that elephant was Kannan. But where is its Mahoth? Mahoth is a person who looks after the elephant, who will see to every need of the elephant. Understand? Nandan, his name was Nandan. Then when he inquired in the officer, through his known doctor, he said that Nandan is admitted in the hospital because he had suffered from heart attack. But now he is out of danger now. Means now he is safe. But even then he had to stay here still one more week, said the doctor. Kannan had followed his Mahoth to the hospital. He was now refusing to leave. I saw Prabhakaran, the assistant Mahoth, talking to Kannan. He was trying to take him away. I went up to Prabhakaran and asked him what had happened to Nandan. Prabhakaran replied, he was giving Kannan a bath in the river when he complained of a severe pain in the chest. He scrambled out of the water and fainted. I called for help and we brought him to the hospital. Kannan had followed his Mahoth to the hospital and now he is refusing to go back. He is not ready to go back, leaving Kannan in the hospital. And then the speaker saw Prabhakaran, assistant Mahoth, who used to help Nandan to look after Kannan. Understand? Talking to Kannan, he was talking to Kannan. Who? Prabhakaran was talking to Kannan. అంటే సంజయిస్తున్నాడు. Let us go out. It is not good like that. Like we talk to small children if they do any wrong things. He was trying to take him away. I went up to Prabhakaran and asked him what had happened to Nandan. So the speaker went to Prabhakaran and asked what had happened to Nandan. Then Prabhakar said that Nandan was giving a bath to the elephant, Kannan, but suddenly he felt some pain in the chest and he fainted here, there in the river. So he brought him to the hospital. And what about Kannan? I asked. Prabhakaran explained, he saw us taking Nandan away in a car on and followed us all the way to the hospital. He has been standing here since then. Prabhakar, and what about Kannan? Why Kannan is in the hospital? He asked. Then Prabhakaran explained, he saw us taking Nandan to the hospital. Then he followed us, and from that day onwards he is staying in the hospital without even touching any food. The doctors are not happy about that. Prabhakaran, they want the elephant taken from the hospital compound. I told Prabhakaran. So the speaker told Prabhakaran that the doctors do not want Kannan to be in the hospital. It is making a mess there. People are getting disturbed. Patients are getting disturbed. It is not good to have the elephant inside the hospital compound. So they want him to go away. Please take him away from the hospital, said the speaker to Prabhakaran. I know, but how can I make him understand that? Said Prabhakaran. Nandan never used a stick or steel to goad him. How can I use them now? Understand? So, I know, I understand it, but he is not ready to come out. Nandan never used any stick or any steel rod to punish him or to make him obey his orders. Now, how can I do that? Said Prabhakaran. Take him to the shade of the trees for the time being. I said, you may be able to take him away later. So, you do one thing, take outside of the hall, corridor at least. You take him away from here and make him stand in the shade of the tree. Kannan refused to move from where he was standing. He wanted to be as close to Nandan as possible. With great difficulty, Prabhakaran moved him to the foot of the large tree near the hospital wall. So, Prabhakaran tried to take him away, but he was not ready to go. He never moved a single step from there. But somehow, with great difficulty, Prabhakaran tried to bring him out of the compound of the hospital and made him stand under a huge tree. Okay. Nandan was discharged 7 days later. All this while, Kannan waited for him under the tree. He seemed sad and worried and ate nothing. So, Nandan stayed in the hospital for a week. And after a week, he was discharged. Till then, children seem human beings worry about each other. But see, these animals are very much sincere, faithful to their masters. That's what we learn here in this lesson. We have to be faithful to those who look after us, like our parents, teachers, elders, whoever. That's what we learn through this lesson. So, for 1 week, till Nandan was in the hospital, Kannan did not move from there, nor he had any food at all. He was starving, and when we look at his face, he was looking worried, and he ate nothing. When Nandan became strong enough to walk a little, he went to meet Kannan. The elephant's eyes lit up with joy. He waved his trunk, flapped his ears, and took a few dancing steps. So, when Nandan recovered from his illness, he went to see Kannan. Seeing Nandan, the elephant became so happy that it lifted its trunk and waved many times with joy. His eyes were full of tears with joy, and he flapped his ears with joy. And he did some dancing steps around Kannan. Understand? Because he was so happy to see his master safe now. I'm all right, Kannan. I know you have been waiting for me for the whole week, Nandan said, patting him. Don't worry, we can go home now. Then he held out a bunch of bananas with the elephant, which the elephant gobbled up happily. So, all right, Nandan. Nandan says to Kannan, I'm very all right now. I know you are waiting for me here for all the week. I heard that you did not even touch any food. Now I am perfectly all right. Let's go home now. And he offered some bananas, a bunch of bananas to the elephant, which the elephant gobbled. Means ate at a moment. The onlookers were amazed. Onlookers means spectators who were standing there to see. They were surprised to see such a love between the human being and an animal. Just look at that, they exclaimed. These two are more like brothers than elephant and Maho. So these two are not an elephant and Maho, they were just like own brothers. Look at the love they have for each other. So in this way, the elephant showed its gratitude towards his Maho. What we learn is, see, whenever a God gives us a chance to serve our parents or any elders who have been a great help for us, we should not miss that. We should care for them, worry for them, and look after them when they are in need. That's what we learn. So here, this is the end of our lesson. Thank you.